everyone, I'm Brandy from Wadsworth Library, and thanks for joining me at the Do-It-Yourself Tin Can Lanterns tutorial. We are going to be making these lovely tin can lanterns. I've already made a few samples. I'll show you. We actually have a tea light burning in one of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with your basic tin can. You can get it from any canned good that you use. I soaked mine in water a little bit. You don't have to. I washed it up and peeled the label off, and you have this lovely tin can. And you can poke holes in your tin can. You can do it before or after you put the fabric that I have here on your tin can lantern. This one does have holes in it. You can see there's one there and there's one there. I used a drill for the tin can lantern to poke the holes. You can use a hammer and a nail, maybe a screwdriver. I don't know how well that would work. But I would suggest to be careful if you do put holes in it after you put your fabric on. Be careful, because when I drilled the holes in this tin can, the fabric kind of frayed a little bit as I did that, so just be careful. I was able to glue some down, but it gives you an idea of what it looks like with holes. It's hard to see right now, but I'm sure at night in the dark you could see the holes better. You do not have to put holes in your tin can. You can just leave it without. This one is without. That does not have holes in it. You don't have to make a lantern. You can just use it as a candle holder as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to glue this fabric on the tin can. And I just used a basic glue stick, and you can use a hot glue gun. You can use super glue, whichever works best for you. And I just glued around the tin can, just like this. I would say to glue around the tin can, or glue on the tin can and not on the fabric, just easier. And that glue stick is out, so we're going to go to this one. Your hands do get a little sticky. I just glue all the way around as best as I can, just to get the fabric on. So the fabric is not going to fit all the way around your tin can. So you want to turn it where it's like this way. I don't know if you can see it. It's in a diamond. And glue it on that way, because we're going to use the excess fabric for the rest of the tin can. So you just glue it around just like this. And you have it on your tin can. And you see right here we have some of the tin can showing, and we want to cover that up. So we're going to take the excess of this fabric and we're going to put it on that spot that's showing the tin can. So all I did was I took a pair of scissors and I cut the fabric. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I just slowly cut around the top and the bottom of the tin can. One piece we're going to use. Set that aside, and then I did the other side. Sometimes it could be tricky, so you have to be patient when you're cutting. You could probably use a another thing to use for cutting as well. I'm trying to think of the right word. A razor blade would work fine. An X-Acto knife would work, whichever is convenient and works best. So I just glue this on. We're going to put it right on just like this. Cover that spot up. Make sure you have all your edges glued down. got one side of the can covered on the top. I'm going to glue the other side with the other piece of fabric on that, so it's covering the tin can. See a spot right there that needs some glue. So your tin can is covered now. There may be some spots that you need to trim along the outside and the bottom of the tin can. I'll just trim those up real quick. It's not going to be perfect, but that's okay. So you have the tin can covered, and then we're going to do our handle for it. And I am using pipe cleaners. You can use wiring, anything like that that would be good for a handle. And I just take one of the pipe cleaners and I put it around the top of the tin can, and I'm going to twist the ends of the pipe cleaner together. Twist it around. So you have this part on the top part of the can where the opening is, and then you take the other pipe cleaner, just put it into the shape of a handle, and you take one end and you tuck it under the other pipe cleaner, and you're going to twist it around as best as you can. And then you're going to do that same thing on the other side. Get it under the other pipe cleaner. Sometimes it's tricky. Sometimes you have to maybe take the scissors and push it up a little bit, just so you can get under there. Maybe. You might have to loosen it a little bit. Loosen this one up a little bit just so I can get in there. So I'm tucking underneath. I'm going to run it all the way around the opposite side of the can. Twist it up and around like we did the other one. And your handle is made. Very simple, easy to do. Cut the extra frayed pieces off that you see. Trim around it a little bit if there's any extra threads that you don't want on there. Make sure all your pieces are glued down again. And you have your tin can lantern. Very easy to do. Like I said, you can poke holes in it if you like, or you can leave it without the holes and use it as a lantern and put a tea light candle in there, and or use it as a candle holder as well. We're going to put that tea light in there, and We will have the link for this available to those that have registered. We'll be sending it to them through their email. And when you come to pick your supplies up next week at the library, you will have 2 tin cans in your kit. You will have 4 pipe cleaners, and you will have your fabric that you can use to decorate your tin can lantern. You will have some fall leaves that you can use. I made a nice fall leaf candle holder. And you will also have your tea lights. So you can pick those up anytime at the library starting on Monday, the 28th, and you can go pick them up anytime the whole week till Friday. And that's when we are open, Monday through Thursday, 10 to 7, and Friday, 1:30 to 6. I hope you all enjoy making your tin can lantern. Thank you. Bye.